Hello learners, topic is variables and input. How to give the input to the variables. So yes, let's go. So see this one, a very small simple program. So yeah, slowly we are learning one after one. So include statement we know and the main function we know. So here the variables are declared. The variables are declared. So int A, float B, character C. 3 variables are taken. So declared. And then we need to give some values. So A is equal to -7. So some value, as int will have a whole number, which can be negative or positive, and float will have a decimal value, a point. So 15.7 I've taken. It can also be minus or plus. Character will have alphabets, digits, and some special symbols. So yeah, mainly character should be in a single quote. A single character, of course, a character variable can have a single value, which should be in a single quotes. Please see here, very important. String will be in a double quotes. That we'll see later. But as of now, a single character variable, of course, a character variable will have a single value, a single character, maybe an alphabet, maybe a digit, maybe a special symbol in a single quote. Then, so that is something about it. So this is declaration part, and this is your initialization. When the variable is taken, when the variable is declared, it should be initialized with some value. So that is this: A is -7, B is 15.7, C is equal to A. We have already seen how this printf works. Printf, of course, \n means goes to the next line. So double quotes, it is there. A is equal to %d. %d means A is equal to same %d will print. But instead of %d, so what is A here? A is -7. So this -7 is given here. So A is equal to %d comma A. So this A will go to this %d. So this is the actual variable. This is, simply I'm printing it, that's all. So it doesn't have any value here, but this will have a value. After the double quotes, this A means this A. So -7 is given to this %d. %d means it tells it is a integer value. %d stands for, let's see here, %d for integer value. So you can just see this different format specifiers. For unsigned, we have %u, and for long, and for float, double, character, string. You can just see and practice, and of course remember also. Okay. So then, if you see go back. So that's why %d is used. Next, %f is used for floating point value. %c is used for character value. Now, so -7 is given to %d, and that is printed like A is equal to %d. It is A is equal to -7, and B is equal to 15.7, and C is equal to A. That should print like that. So let's see how it works. Let's execute this program now. So yes, the same it is. I've copied here in the editor, of course, in the software dev C++. So yes, all the things are fine. Compile and run. You can see that. See the program. See the program. A is equal to -7. Sorry. Yeah, A is equal to -7, B is equal to 15.7, and C is equal to A. See, after the point, we have 6 digits precision. We have seen before, of course, in the earlier videos. So see, 6 digits, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For double, it takes almost 15. So 15 digits precision, it goes up for a double variable. So this is something about your, very simple, like variables are declared and variables are initialized and they are printed. That's all. Very simple one. So leave it here, and let's go back to our this one. So variables and different input. So this is the simple thing. But please understand, this is very bad way of programming. So the programmer who is there, we are fixed to this values, -7. So if at all some other person, the end user, want to give some other values, we are the programmers, we may have some other person as end user. Take an example of ATM. If we design ATM, so the end users will be, all the money consumers will be end users. So we'll design the application, ATM application as a programmer, but we need to allow the end user to enter the value. So please understand, ATM programmer is someone different. End user, the money consumer, ATM consumers are different. So we need to have an end user, and we need to give the end user to give the value, enter the value. So then, how to do it? So that's very important. So this we have done. So this one. So that is called as dynamic input. So dynamically we can give the input. So the programmer allows the other user to enter the value. So how it is? Let's see here. So it's the same main and intex. Only one number I've taken, one variable which is intex. Then printf, enter the integer number. We all know. So whatever that is there in the double quotes, it prints. So what is the meaning there? So enter the integer number. Let's assume the ATM application. If it is so this enter the integer number, it displays on the monitor. So then yes, they're asking to enter asking me to enter the integer number. So I'll enter a positive number or a negative number, a whole number. So for example, I'll enter 10. So by saying that, I'll enter 10. Then what will happen? So scanf, very important. Scanf will scan the value. It will read the value. It will read the value which is given dynamically. So see here. So the program will be running. Enter the integer number. The programmer, the end user will enter the value of 10. Then that is taken. Please listen, very important. This 10 is taken for the ampersand of x. Ampersand means address of x. Whenever the variable is created, so variable x at some address 157. This is the address 157. Some address. So every variable will have an address in the RAM and value also. Okay, but as of now, at this point, variable is created at some address. That's all. Printf, enter the integer number. Fine. So scanf means, yes, we are asking the end user to enter the value. He has entered 10, for example, let's say. Then the 10 will be passed to address of x. What is address of x? 157. So at this address, this 10 will be saved. So percentage D means, tells that it is an integer number. Yes, that is an integer, positive integer. Even I can have a negative integer, -7. So -7 means, yeah, -7 will be taken instead of 10. So 10 is also right, -7 also is right. Negative and positive integers. And as an example, I'm telling you. So 10 can be, and -7 also it can have. So scanf means it takes from the end user and it reads and dynamically and then assigns to the address of x. And percentage D tells it is an integer variable, that's all. So x is having 10 value now, or -7, whatever. And now printf, the number is percentage D x. So the number is percentage D, that will be printed on the monitor. X is what? X is having 10 now. So 10 is given to percentage D in the place of percentage D. So whatever the variable it is there here, double quotes is, simply the string in the double quote, the data in the double quotes, as it is prints on the monitor. But in the place of percentage D, the first variable after comma, that will be substituted there. X value is what? 10. Let's say 10. So 10 is printed at the place of percentage D. The number is 10. Let's understand with the program. Let's execute it, then we'll get the complete clarity. So see here, the same. The program I've copied here. Now enter the integer number and scanf. Let me enter 10 and let me enter -7 also. You can just understand. So, but what is scanf exactly? Let's execute, then you'll understand. So see, now it is dynamically, it is waiting for the end user to enter some value, 10. The number is 10. See the output now. So the first is what? Enter the integer number. It is printed later. Then the end user can understand something. He'll enter 10 the value. So this 10 is read by the scanf. Scanf reads the value of 10. So X has got 10 now. Now the number is, it is printed. The number is, X is 10. So 10 will be copied here. So the number is 10. So even, so this is that. Let me print some negative value also, so that you will get it properly. -7, the number is -7. That's all. So like that, we can read the value. This is the very good way of programming. You know, we need to give the choice to the end user. So as the programmers, we should not restrict the things like this. See, so giving some values forcibly. If at all I want to change, you know, we can't, you know, we should go to the program and then change and then run the program. No. So imagine the, you know, ATM center. That's not fine, isn't it? If you want to withdraw 500, you should not go to the program and then make it as 500 and then come back and run the program. And that is a very vague way of programming. Okay. So yes, so this is the thing. Even the same for a floating point number. I'm not going to explain anything here. The same. And this is the, for even the character, the same. So even character is also the same. But here a small, another feature, another function we have for the character. Please read character and enter the character. Character Z, enter the character. Z is equal to getchar. Getchar means get a character from the keyboard. Get a character from the keyboard. For example, the user enters some character. It can be an alphabet or a digit or a special symbol. Then that is taken here and then that is given to Z. For example, A, small a is given to Z. So putchar means put it onto the monitor. So get it from the keyboard. So getchar means it gets from the keyboard. It takes from the keyboard. It takes from the keyboard. Okay. And then gives it to Z. And putchar Z, for example, Z, I mean, getchar is A you have given here. Then Z is equal to A and putchar Z means put it onto the monitor. So on the monitor, it prints A. A is printed. Okay. So let's actually execute this so that we can understand better. So this is your, this one. See this getchar. So understand, enter the character. So let's see, let's execute so that you will get it. See, enter the character. It is asking me. So I'll enter A. So what should happen? So this A is taken here, getchar, get a character from the keyboard. Yes, from the keyboard I've entered A. So if you enter A, it takes it and gives it to Z. Putchar Z means what? Now the Z value, which is A, that is thrown onto the monitor or displayed onto the monitor. It putchar, it puts onto the monitor. See, A is printed on the monitor. So whatever that is you have given on the keyboard, through the keyboard, so I'll run it once again. So maybe I'll give this time some special symbol. Hash. Under the character hash I have given. So get a character, that is hash I have given. So that is hash now. Putchar, put it on, put that hash value onto the monitor. Here it is taking from the keyboard and then putchar, it is displaying on the monitor. So this getchar is very important for character variables. Okay. So if you see the things here, we've understood integer number and then floating number and then character with a scanf and character with a getchar. Okay. So like this, the inputs, the variables can be taken with different types of input. This is static input, giving directly the values, of course, the very bad way of programming and dynamically going for it. See, while running the program is running and it will be waiting for the end user. So we can enter the value and then that is taken, and of course we've understood. So this scanf is very important. So hope it is clear. Have a good day. See you all. Bye-bye.